One of the most popular job search methods that people use are newspaper ads. I mean, for the longest time, it was common sense that if you wanted a job, all you had to do was go out and buy the Sunday edition of your local newspaper and turn to the employment section and look at the ads that were posted there in the newspaper. And, of course, you'd get your red magic marker and you'd circle the jobs that looked interesting and you'd send your resume off and apply for those jobs. Now, it was fast, it was easy, and it was convenient. It just wasn't very effective. The response rate of answering ads in the paper is about 20 to 1. You'll answer 20 ads before you get one response. And if you see an ad in the paper, it's likely you are one of 1,000 people who have seen that same ad. So you begin with a pretty dismal response rate and a very, very large candidate pool. So newspaper ads, while legitimate, very traditional and not very effective. Certainly not anything I would recommend to a serious career seeker. Now, a lot of candidates these days are using the internet as a job search tool. And the internet tends to be faster and easier and even more convenient than the newspaper ever was. But there are some problems with using the internet. First of all, let's review the two main ways that the internet can be used as a job search tool. First of all, to go to the website of a particular company. These days, most companies have a presence on the World Wide Web, and they do maintain a website or a home page. And you can go on the internet and go to this home page and learn about that company, learn about that organization, and see on that same website what job listings they might have available. In fact, on most websites, you can post your resume and apply for that job online. Another way of using the internet as a job search tool is to go to a single location, like what we call a big board location on the internet, something like Monster, Hot Jobs, Career Builder, those kinds of websites. It's a one-stop location where several companies, several hundred companies, all post jobs in the same location. And you would post your resume there at that one location for all of those employers to have the opportunity to view simultaneously. Both of these internet methods are fast, easy, and convenient, but exponentially more ineffective than even using the newspaper. If you apply for a job on a corporate website, you are one of 100,000 people who has likely seen that ad, and the response rate is about 40 to 1. If you apply for a job through Monster or any of those big board services, you are one of 1,000,000 candidates that are using that service, and the response rate is somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 to 1. So the first three methods that we've talked about today, using newspaper ads, using corporate websites, and posting your resume on the internet through a big board service, are all very popular, certainly legitimate, but not very effective. In fact, we have discovered that the three most popular job search methods are probably the three most ineffective. I certainly don't recommend that you use these methods. They tend to be a waste of time for a job searcher who is trying to manage their job search, and or somebody who's trying to take charge of their job search, and usually not a good way to spend more time interviewing, but to spend a whole lot of time posting and a whole lot of time waiting.